Ren 1 is located in the centre of the perineum, halfway between the anus and the base of the scrotum.
Ren 1 is on the perineum, midway between the anus and the posterior labial commissure. The anus, the posterior labial commissure, and midway, Ren 1. Ren 2 is on the lower abdomen on the midline at the superior border of the symphysis pubis. So, going down the lower abdomen using the side of your hand until you find the pubic bone. Looking at where the midline is on the body and marking your point on. Ren 3 is on the lower abdomen on the midline. It's one cm superior to the symphysis pubis. Ren 4 is on the lower abdomen on the midline, 2 cm superior to the symphysis pubis. Ren 5 is on the lower abdomen on the midline, 3 cm superior to symphysis pubis. Ren 6 is on the lower abdomen on the midline, 3.5 cm superior to the symphysis pubis. Ren 7 is on the midline on the lower abdomen, 4 cm superior to the symphysis pubis. Ren 8 is in the centre of the umbilicus. Ren 9 is 1 cm superior to the centre of the umbilicus on the midline. Ren 10 is 2 cm superior to the centre of the umbilicus on the midline. Ren 11 is 3 cm superior to the centre of the umbilicus on the midline. Ren 12 is 4 cm superior to the centre of the umbilicus on the midline. Ren 13 is 5 cm superior to the centre of the umbilicus on the midline. Ren 14 is 6 cm superior to the centre of the umbilicus on the midline. Ren 15 is 7 cm superior to the centre of the umbilicus on the midline. Ren 16 is on the midline at the xiphisternal junction. Ren 17 is on the anterior midline, level with the 4th intercostal space. Ren 18 is on the anterior midline, level with the 3rd intercostal space. Ren 19 is on the anterior midline, level with the 2nd intercostal space. Ren 20 is on the anterior midline, level with the 1st intercostal space and the sternum. Ren 21 is on the anterior midline at the manubrium, midway between Ren 22 and Ren 20. Ren 22 is on the anterior midline in the suprasternar fossa, 5 fens superior to the suprasternal notch. Ren 23 is on the anterior midline in a depression directly above the hyoid bone.
Ren 24 is on the anterior midline in the centre of the mentolabial groove.